What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. I am your host, Jay Chase, and I am excited to be here. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're having a good Wednesday, a good mindset day. I'm happy to be back. What is this, mindset number 15? Yo, we are rocking it, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for rocking with me. For those who've listened since the beginning of season 2, those who have been listening since the beginning of season 1, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm excited to bring to you season 3. I got some good ideas that we're cooking up. The team and I are working hard. We're putting on a workshop this summer, and you can head over to the website to find out more about that here shortly. I'll give you guys more updates on that. Yo, I'm just, there's so much working and so much moving, so much creativity flowing that I really just don't want anyone to touch my mindset right now. So I'm going to keep bringing you this fire. Please subscribe to the show if you're not already. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button, rate, review, share this episode with a friend, share the show with a friend, and follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Just tap in with us. We love to hear some feedback, how the show's impacting you, what we can do different for season 3. I'm just excited for where things are going. Today's mindset, I want to talk to you about intentional growth versus accidental growth. So today's mindset is accidental growth. Are you experiencing it? What is accidental growth? What does that look like? What is intentional growth? What does that look like? And really where we should be, how it happens. Yo, this is gonna get juicy, so buckle up, get ready. Put in your best earbuds for this one. Put in your best earbuds. Or turn the volume all the way up. I love you guys. Please keep coming back. Yeah, let's dive. How many of y'all have experienced accidental growth? Let me back up. What is accidental growth? Accidental growth to me is when we find ourselves in situations that we're forced to grow from. Situations that we are forced to grow from. Situations that we don't know how we got into it, but there's a lesson somewhere to be found in this. And when I come out of this, I'm going to be stronger. That's accidental growth. You don't know what you were doing that got you there. You don't know what the end goal was. You don't know how you got there. You don't know who's involved. You just know that there's a brighter side to it. Other people refer to it as a rut. You get in a rut, you come out better, right? That's accidental growth. We don't want that. We want to avoid accidental growth. Like I always say, from here on out, if not anything, be intentional. Be intentional with your actions, your words, your moves, your business moves. If you're an entrepreneur trying to start a business, be intentional with who you surround yourself with. Intentional growth. Push towards the growth that you want, whether that's mindset, body, soul, social relationships such as networking, intimate relationships, your business, or even your hustle, how you create your money, what you do, how you do it, your hustle. You want to grow in that, you got to expand in those areas. You got to get with somebody who's spiritual to grow in your soul. You got to surround yourself with someone who will encourage self-talk or tell you positive things to improve your mindset. You got to spend time at the gym to grow your muscles for your body, and you got to spend your time at networking events to grow your network. I think your network is the most powerful thing you can have. If you're not out creating and cultivating relationships, then you're keeping it yourself. I understand that there are some things that can be done by yourself, but some things it is easier to grow with the team. of people that are pushing towards a similar goal. Yo, I love this. So we're going to cover accidental growth, intentional growth. Now that you know what accidental growth is, how many of y'all have experienced that? How many of y'all have experienced accidental growth? Me, I have. When I caught my first DWI, I was 19 years old. We rolling down the street, been drinking, been at places I shouldn't have been, and doing things I shouldn't have been doing. I had no business doing them. But I was smoking a cigarette out the window, and I flicked the cigarette, and I went over the yellow line just a little bit, and boop, lit up, all types of lights. I'm heart racing. I got some things on me I shouldn't have on me. I got some things on me I shouldn't have on me, like heart racing. And I pull over, I do the whole sobriety test, boom, boom, boom. Of course, I think I'm killing it. No, I look like a fool out there, trying to fool a cop, looking at me, giving me them eyebrows. You know them eyebrows I'm talking about. And he said, "Mr. Chase, will you turn around and face the street?" I said, "Am I under arrest?" He said, "Mr. Chase, will you turn around and face the street?" I said, "Am I under arrest?" And he reached for my arm, and I took off running. Boom. Took off running. And I'm like, I don't know what I was doing. I was young. I was stupid. I was drunk. I had no business being out or doing the things I was doing or being around the people I was around at the time. But I was reacting. I was reacting to the situation that I found myself in. I didn't know how I got in it. Jumped the fence, whatever, ran through this dead code out, and my whole my whole legs just give out. I just stopped running, I just got paralyzed. Boom, hit the ground, and cops jump on me. I get processed. I go to jail. I do the things, and my parents are so sweet. My mom let me sit in jail for 3 days. Accidental growth. My mom let me sit in jail for 3 days, just so I know what it was like. Just so I understand that if I continue to make the decisions that I was making, hey, this is where I'm headed. This is gonna become a lifestyle for me. Accidental growth. So what can I say that I learned from that situation is that I don't want to go to jail. I can't say that. I went to prison after that some years later. But it's in that moment. Baby Jay, that young 19-year-old Jay, did not want to grow. I'm like, yo, Jay, you got to get it together. This ain't the life that you want to live. This ain't the things that you want to be doing, bro. You got to get it together. Like, what? What is this, fam? No, this ain't what you want. It's accidental growth. We can't find ourselves in those situations. We can't find ourselves hanging out with people that are just having us crash out for no reason, that benefit them. We can't hang our hat on somebody else's dream, hoping that we get something out of it. Growth don't just come to anybody. We got to go after it. That's what makes me push towards intentional growth. I want to choose the things that I grow at. If I want to perfect my craft, if I want to become a better speaker, if I want to become a better influencer, if I want to be the best addiction recovery speaker there is on the planet, I need intentional growth. I don't just find myself in those situations. I run towards those situations. I run towards those situations because I want to grow. That's intentional growth. Yo, I pose a question to you. I really want you to take the time to think about this. And if you got pen and paper, write this down. But what would the world look like if everybody lived up to their potential? Yeah, like, what would the world look like? I mean, you see it now. Phenomenal. We got cars. We got electric cars. We got people going to space. We got iPhones that are better than cameras, like professional grade cameras. But what would it look like if everybody that walked this earth lived up to their potential? I think that's why everybody gets so happy when they see babies, because they see nothing but a ball of potential. And like, oh my God, they could be so many things. I believe that potential is the greatest gift that God gave us. And living up to it is the greatest gift that we can give to God. It's to do nothing but be intentional and live up to our potential. Absolutely. Like truly think about that. If you lived up to your potential, what could you change right now? What problem could you solve? What things could you bring into this world that don't already exist? What would it look like if everyone lived up to their potential? Whew. Or at least was taught that they had some potential still left in them. that we are a forgiving society. I wish. Man. Truth of the matter is, we have to make that decision whether to grow or not and to live up to our potential. And that's so true. Like when I was coming out of prison, I was placed in a situation of accidental growth, of forced growth, I guess you would call it. When I got released from prison, I had to complete drug court, I had to complete probation, I had to go down this whole entire checklist of things that I had to do in order to earn my freedom and my rights. I get it. Yo, like, I do the crime, I do the time, I get it. But that's accidental growth for me. I didn't voluntarily go into that situation. But when I got released from probation, when I completed drug court, when I became a free man again, I choose intentional growth. I choose to run towards the things that are going to push me to the man that I want to be. You see how this future self-alignment comes right next up to intentional growth, where you have to choose the places, areas, things, the traumas that you want to grow in and from in your life. You have that decision. You got a choice to make right then and there. When I was released from probation, I could go back to doing the exact same thing that I've always been doing, decisions I've always been making, because that's all I knew. But I chose to grow in a different way, and hopefully I'm shining brighter now. People ask me all the time, Jay, would you go back to drinking? I said, I don't know. I went 4 years deep into addiction, and I went 5 years sober. I like being sober better. Look, I love you guys. Thank you. If you don't take anything from this, and you just like to support, just remember, like, the only difference between a rut and a grave is the depth. Don't get in a rut. Don't get in a rut. Choose to grow. Choose to use your situations to fuel you, to push you towards your dreams. If you're going to spend 50, 60 hours building somebody else's dream a week, you better at least spend 10 to 20 building your own. I love you guys. Please, please, please. I really, really, really hope that this has helped you. Let me know. Reach out to us. We are back this Sunday with a brand new Pivotal Moments all the way from Bali. Super excited about it too. If you didn't catch the last one, go back, check it out. If you didn't catch the one before that, go back, check it out. And rate, review, share this episode with a friend. If you know anybody who would benefit from this, please send it over to them. Follow us on Instagram at DJ Chase or at Don't Touch My Mindset. I love you guys. I'll see you next Mindset Day, next Wednesday. Until then, stay focused, stay inspired, stay connected, and please, please, don't let anyone touch your mindset.